What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to a really quick update video for Forza Horizon 5. And today we got the Let's Go for series number 6, which will be coming on Thursday. And we got a lot of really cool important information regarding series number 6. So we're gonna go ahead and start it off. This is the first kind of video that I'm doing like this, so definitely bear with me. Definitely trying my best. So we're going to start it out with the World Cup recap. They reported that Japan was in the lead, which shouldn't be really shocking. I think Japan had the lead for the longest time. But of course, we have until Thursday when the series resets to kind of see how that plays out. But they said Japan was in the lead. So going into Series 6 now, they have a load of bug fixes, is what they said, that will be coming with the update that comes out tomorrow. If you're watching this video on Monday, the actual update comes out on Tuesday, so that'll be out tomorrow, but the weekly reset won't be until Thursday. So for series number 6, this is what they're calling the Horizon Rush Takeover. So this is going to be a celebration of PR stunts. So it'll be a little different how we've usually done the weekly festival playlist. Obviously, PR stunts are going to be the theme for this playlist. We've gotten 16 new PR stunts in total. They said in the live stream that after this series is over, some of them will leave and some of them will stay. They didn't give a number of which is which, but for the next month, we'll have 16 new PR stunts. I don't know if some of those will be based off of like seasons, where they'll come and go based on the season as well, but we'll find that out. We also have new cosmetics for the PR stunts. So up on the screen now, you're seeing one of the new cars, the 2019 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro, and it's driving through the Horizon Rush outpost, and you can see that there's some new styling there at that outpost Rush, or the Rush outpost. But the PR stunt flags are different. I didn't really pay that much attention on the live stream to see that kind of showed off, but those will be different. And so there will also be some other cosmetic items, as in clothing, for the PR stunts. So they said some of the seasonal rewards are t-shirts based off of danger signs, speed zones, stuff like that. So we've got some cool stuff coming there, along with some pinata suits, which are pretty cool. Not my cup of tea, but I guess it's kind of cool that they're adding to that as well. So the next thing that they went over with is the stadium. The stadium actually got a stunt park inside of it now, and that's like a free roam world stunt park, open world. So all you really do is you drive into it and you'll see all of the ramps, the bowling pins and stuff like that. You can drive around in there with your friends without actually being in an event lab event, which is awesome. So they've also added accolades to go along with that new stunt park. So it's not just there for you to drive around. There's actually some in-game objectives that you can do to gain some more accolades for that, which is pretty cool. All right, now we will go through the festival playlist real quick. So I took screenshots of all of the actual rewards. So we'll start out with the actual Series 5 progress cars. So we've got the 1965 Mini Cooper Forza Edition. There's a really special feature about this car, and we'll go over that as we get to it, as we go over all the cars at the end. And then for the second car there, you get the Porsche 917 LH. For the summer season, you get the KTM Expo, or Crossbow, not Expo, Crossbow GT4, which was in Forza Horizon 4, and they've brought it to Horizon 5 now. So it's technically a new car. You've also got the Pagani Zonda Cinque. Alright, so you'll notice that there is only one seasonal championship here in the summer season. That is, again, because this is a Horizon Rush takeover. So they're focusing more on PR stunts. So you'll see more PR stunts in the seasonal championship, or seasonal festival playlist. And I think there's only 2 seasonal championships in the entire series. So I think that's the summer season and the winter season have one seasonal championship. You still have your trial event and your playground games and all 4 of them. And then you've got, miscellaneous things outside of that too. So in the summer season, you also have a seasonal special event, and this is a new type of event, and this one is Horizon Parade. So This is really cool. If you like the Rush Outpost mission to open up the outpost, you drove a parade float, and now they've made that into a seasonal event, which is really cool. And I've got some footage of that I'll throw up on the screen. The next season is autumn season, and this is where you will get that 2019 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro, and you also get the Ferrari FXXK. There's no seasonal championship for the autumn season, so that's pretty much that. You got your PR stunts and again all the other little normal things there. For the winter season, you get the Noble M600 and the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. The winter season does have a seasonal championship, like I said. For the spring season, you get another new car, being the 2020 Nissan GTR Nismo, which is a really cool car, as well as the 84 Honda Civic Mugen. I always forget how to say that. And the spring season this week, or in this series, does not have a seasonal championship. So now we'll move on to the event labs, which they went over. So they're adding new objects to the event labs. They're actually backfilling. So if you don't know, they did a Christmas kind of thing and they had Christmas trees out on the map. Well, they've actually added those into event lab now. So they're working backwards to get all of the stuff, all of the objects into the event labs to where you guys can customize with that. And that's basically all. They're just kind of adding little bits here and there to make event labs even better. They're going to add more rules to event labs, so that will make it to where you can, add more rules to make those game modes better, obviously. So just something to, be happy about, because it can only make your game better with more rules, to be able to be like more defined in that sense. So looking at new cars, so we'll start out with the Car Pass cars. So for the first week, you've got the 1986 Ford Mustang SVO, and I'll just throw some footage up on the screen for that. Not really too excited about it. They did go into a little spill, and I will leave a link to the actual live stream down below if you're interested in checking that out. This is kind of just a high level look at it. All right, and so for week number 2, we get the 2020 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. So another Toyota SUV truck there. Pretty awesome that we are getting a Tundra. I really wish they would put a normal Tacoma in there, but so for week number 3, we get another Noble car. That is the Noble M400. Looks like a really cool little light, basically a Lotus kind of equivalent car. And then for week number 4, we get the Ferrari 488 Challenge car, which looks really cool, and it looks like it'll be a really fun race car to race in. So all right, so moving on to the non-Car Pass cars, we're going to start out with what I think is probably the coolest car, honestly, just for the sense of technology, but it's the 1965 Mini Cooper Forza Edition, and this is the one that you saw going around the Stunt Park at the beginning. It's actually an electric car, so it's a conversion car. So really cool about that. It's really cool to see that they're adding Forza Edition cars into the game after the fact, instead of not having any additional Forza cars, because I don't think that they did that in Horizon 4, so it's cool we're seeing that in Horizon 5. Again, we've got the 2019 Toyota 4Runner TRD Pro, which you saw videos of that earlier. The next one is a really cool car as well. It is the 2020 Nissan GTR Nismo. The cool thing about the Nismo is, one, I mean, you can't help but love to have another GTR in the game, but this one actually has a wide body on it as well. I'll throw some footage up as that, and then it has additional customization on top of that, being a different hood and some different spoilers. So pretty cool to see that. And then, like I said, they added the KTM Crossbow GT4, which was from Horizon 4. And then just to finish it out here, they did take some questions and answers. So Horizon Open, the big issue with Horizon Open that I've had is getting into games and not knowing what kind of races you're going to do and not being able to select that. So they hinted at filters coming into Series 6 for Horizon Open, meaning that you could go on and I'm assuming search or just create lobbies, something along those lines, or, you know, if you wanted to do A-class road racing. That is a big thumbs up from me. I hope that that does come into fruition. That is an awesome quality of life change that the game's really just needed. I think it needed it back in Horizon 4 with the adventure lobbies, whatever they were called, because that way you can go play online and not have to be, you know, hopeful that you get whatever car class you want. So that's an awesome thumbs up for me. The next thing, the devs are aware of the leaderboard cheaters, and they, you know, they have noted that they are trying to work towards, you know, fixing that and making the game more enjoyable for players. It is a heavy ask, and I can't imagine how heavy that is. To me, I would rather them focus on gameplay rather than trying to get out the leaderboard cheaters. But that's just me. I'm not a big leaderboard chaser. I'm more of a, you know, I want to be able to have a fun game, you know, all this other stuff. But they say that they are dedicated to fixing that, so just bear with them, and I'm sure that they'll have it at some point. Have it better at some point is what I should say. And then that's basically all that I've got. If I did miss anything, definitely let me know down below. There was quite a bit of information. You know, I'm just excited about the new cars. I've always liked 4Runners and Tundras, so I'm excited to jump into those and get to play with them. I'm excited for the electric Mini Cooper and, you know, just having fun in that. So the new series starts on Thursday, which is March 3rd. Yeah, so March 3rd. So if you do want to stay tuned for the videos on the festival playlist, on the new festival playlist, that is, definitely go ahead and get subscribed to the channel. Every Thursday I do go through and make new videos on the festival playlist, just to make it a little easier on you guys. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video or found it helpful. If you did, definitely leave a like on the video. Like I said, go ahead and get subscribed if you want to stay tuned for those new festival playlist videos here in Series 6 coming up shortly. But other than that, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one.